Hey Patty, how are you? Just pulling up the group. Come on. I'm not on there. Why am I not on there? No, I didn't get any snow. Did you? I know Indiana was supposed to get some snow. I was trying to pull up the group. Oh, there we are. There we go. Facebook being Facebook. Nope, no snow. So I was just finishing ironing up my little hem here. So tonight we're going to make some snowmen out of those shipping tubes, that I have a million of. Eventually I'll run out and then I won't know what they're doing. I make all kinds of things out of those. Okay. So, I'm not going to use that face. That's actually not a snowman. I forget what that was. A gingerbread. But we're going to use some fabric and some paint pens and some stuffing. So let me change the view so you can see what I'm doing. There we go. So I got some different fabrics. I've got some cute fabric that has the little light bulbs on it, and some black and red buffalo. Excuse me, and then some black. It's got like little swirls in it. You can see the fuzz. So let's start with the buffalo check. This one is 14 inches wide by almost 21 inches long. I don't know that I'm going to keep it that long. I can get rid of this now. But I did print off some faces that I can carbon copy on there. I got my little noodles to set this in. Be okay. So where's my carbon paper? Because I'm no Picasso. So let's see, my hat brim. Yeah. I suppose I should have got some tape before I did that. So how have you been, Patty? To get filled up with turkey? We've been eating turkey all week. Or all weekend. About there. So I'm just going to give a little outline to that one so I know where I'm painting. I only cooked like a 16-pound turkey, but I didn't have very many people here this year. Some of them have grown up and want to do their own thing. I struggled with it last year because that's just not what you do. You go to your mom or your grandma's house for Thanksgiving, and that's what you do. Not think that. I'm just tracing the outline. I didn't think about it till late. I could have cut out some noses out of wood. I should use painter's tape. Oh well. So there's our little outline. So I'm going to do, I just wanted to get the outline on there, and I'm going to do the other stuff so I can paint it and just leave it. So I don't want to try to paint it now and try to dry it and da-da-da-da-da. You know. You know, you know. So let's see here. This is, I want this one long. I'm just trying to see how long, but I'm going to put some stuffing in the top so it can, yeah, maybe I'll leave it that long. Okay. So first, we're going to, you can get some fuzz off. I don't know what I did with my light roller. You know, it's always got to have glitter on it. I thought I ironed that. Not supposed to iron on your board, but just a quick one. So I'm just going to glue this. If you are a sewer, you could sew it. I have fabric glue sticks somewhere. But if you go that route, you really want to have a dedicated glue gun just for the fabric glue sticks. They are white, so they, you know, they come out white. So I can feel little bumps right there. If your glue dried before you got the fabric put over, you can run a little iron over it and it'll kind of melt it out and make it a little flatter. I don't want to be too rough with it. I'm going to turn it right side out. It's been a while since I sewed, but I do know that. My granddaughter, she's got her own sewing machine. My son bought her a few years ago. So that's what it looked like if you sewed it. Let's see, do I need to put a hem on it? No, because I'm going to cut down some fur. I bought this, I'm pretty sure, yep, Hobby Lobby. It's the Robert Stanley. Give it some fluffing. But we're going to cut it down in thinner strips. It's just got a backing that you can do that. So I don't think I need to hem that. We're going to bunch up the other end. Okay, cool. Oh, I know what. Okay, we'll just have to work with it. So I want my seam in the back. And so we're a little big right now. So we will do some puckering and tucking. But I want to get it started on. So did you have a good Thanksgiving, Patty? I hope so. Nope. I'll kind of tack it to the front and the back, and then we'll have to give it a little tuck. So I'm just kind of pinching it to put a little tuck in. Normally it would tuck the other way, but since we're going to put that fur over it, it won't matter. I just want to mainly get all the loose fabric. So normally you would have the tuck inside the hat instead of outside. It's kind of hard to do that when you're gluing it. And since we're covering it, it doesn't matter. Sure, get all that nice and glued down. Okay, I'm gonna let that sit for a minute. I do know that this hat's gonna be very, very long. So I know I need at least, let's see here. The fur fly. So we don't need it to be very wide. When you cut fur, you're gonna have some extra go flying. It's back in my room too. Okay, so maybe third. Yeah, I have three. I'll cut them in three. So 1.5. Not quite 1.5. These are the sharper. I'm not going to roll this under. If I was doing like a gnome beard, I would. But this I'm not. There we go. Okay, so let the fur fly a little bit. Fan's going to blow it. Well, we might be able to just, yeah, we might be able to just roll over that edge. Oh, that'll be about perfect. I should have just hooked up my shop vac and sucked all the flyaways off. Let the fur fly. There's my little doodad. Finally got all the glue off my mat, and I'm probably going to put more on it. Oh, I forgot to put my thingy on there. Let's see if I can. Ooh, it's coming apart. So I have little circles that I'm going to glue to the top because I'm going to put stuffing up there, so I don't want the stuffing to have to go all the way down the tube. So that should have been done first. We'll just set it in there. So I'm just barely turning this over just a little bit. Okay, we'll line up the seams. There we go. Now I done my background, submitted my background check, and tomorrow I have to go up and get fingerprinted. It'll probably be a couple weeks. I'm excited. My first true office job. What's his hat? I thought I saw a seam coming down. Right there. Thank you, Patty. I'm excited. Okay, so now we're going to put a little stuffing. If you didn't see, I stuck one of these on top. I went to glue it, but I just put it down in there so our stuffing doesn't have to go all the way down the tube. This will probably be the last bag of polyfill I buy. My granddaughter's got my pillow I bought. If you just buy the cheap pillows from Walmart, they're just as good with the stuffing. So I'm not going to stuff the whole thing, but I want to make his hat stand up. Yeah. So his hat's standing up. And then how we're going to do this is give me a piece of wire. Okay. It's laying down. What we're going to do is we're just going to scrunch the glue off my fingers. Stacy says she can't find me. I had a hard time finding myself too. Let's see here. Pretty sure it is. Nope. Hold on, Patty. I'm trying to see if I can get this to Stacy. For some reason, it's not. Copy link. There we go. Hopefully she can. I think I got here. So we're just going to pinch. Make a little gather. If you want to do it the proper way, you could do a running stitch, which just means taking big stitches and not tying it off, and then you would pull your string. But we're just going to gather it. There we are. I couldn't find myself either. I was having a hard time, so not sure what was going on with Facebook there. So we're just going to take wire and gather that. I think that'll work. Oh, come on. What I'm doing is trying to see how I can hide. So I know I should have done that first and then flipped the hat out. Here's what we're making, Stacy. Is those shipping tubes I always have. We've made a little hat. We're going to draw his face on here in a minute. Trying to think. So I just cut that down real short and we're just going to put a bunch of glue on it. So it doesn't want to. We're just going to stick a bell on there. Well, I shared that. There you go. Hi, Stacy. Hi, Deanne. Yeah, I put the link in the group. For some reason, it didn't want to, I don't know, show up. Because Patty's is different. She's on Patreon. Okay. Where are my snips? Oh, we're still over here. And then I will get no, not that. Plan B. It's got some kind of bright red, but it'll have to work. So where I put the wire around the end, we're just going to tie a little bow. guys have a good Thanksgiving? We're still eating turkey. I asked my granddaughter tonight if she was tired of the turkey yet. She said, no. Tomorrow she might change her mind. So I'm just tying a bow on here. I can get my fingers working. Tomorrow I got to get up and go. I got to drive almost an hour away to get my fingerprints done for my new job. There we go. I usually just put a dab of glue on there when I do a bow, especially with satin ribbon. Kind of get it behind it, so that way it won't come undone. And when you've got satin ribbon, if you've got a lighter handy, because your satin ribbon will fray. It's a durable medical equipment place for respiratory patients. I will be customer service / billing. Yep. So I can sit most of the day. You know, I'll be up and down, but I'll be sitting, answering the phones, putting orders in. I'll be responsible for the delivery drivers, the routes, and giving them their patients and what they're delivering. So I am excited. It'll probably be a couple weeks before the background check, and I got to get my fingerprints done tomorrow. They said that takes the longest because, you know, I'll be dealing with HIPAA and all that stuff. So I am excited. So there's our little bell on the end of our hat. I'm trying to get everything else done before I do the painting. So for like a scarf, I don't want to do it out of the same material. So I say if you get t-shirts that you're going to throw away, save a couple, especially if they're solid colors. You can use them to craft with. Especially t-shirt, you know how it rolls over on itself. It's a nice material to use, like for wrapping stuff around. And just trying to find me a straight piece. Here we go. And if you just take t-shirt material, thank you, Stacy. I pass the back around, and the fingerprints. You know, if you just pull on it like that, it will automatically roll over on itself. This is t-shirt material, and then that way you don't have to worry about hems or nothing. I didn't want a very wide one because our tube's not too long. There's this little scarf. Got a big hat and a little scarf. Okay, so now we've got our hat, and we got our little trim there. Our scarf, now we need some buttons. So I got out brown buttons. They're real dark brown. Whoa. And a couple the same size. That's two different buttons. Not that it. Oh, there we go. So we'll just glue our buttons on. These are really dark brown. If you wanted to paint them, you could. I'm only getting 2 in there. Have a little bit of white paint to touch up, but it'll be okay. Ooh, geez. All right. So we have the hat, the scarf, the buttons. I was thinking about drilling 2 little holes and putting sticks in there for arms, but tonight we have armless snowmen. Okay, so let's see here. I didn't get the white out. I'll get the white out in a minute. Let's do his eyes. Peppa. Not that. Yeah. He's never used paint markers or Posca pens. You gotta kind of push the thing down. Woo! You're not, and I gotta find another way to store my markers because the reason that paint came out like that is because I store them face down. Oop, that's black. This is paint. It's just in a marker form. And I'm me blowing on that like it's gonna dry. And it's just across town here, so it won't be very far either. Within 2 miles probably. This is the heaviest thing I'd have to lift, maybe 25, 30 pounds. That's only once in a while. And it's not like customers can just walk in. It's a locked facility. Our office is locked, so they have to ring a doorbell. And it's Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5. I'm excited. I've never had a Monday through Friday job. I know, right? Get some eyelashes on there. Let's see. And my orange is a Sharpie, still a pink pen. Glad it still works. Yeah, the Sharpies have a not a big range of tip sizes. Thank you, Deanne. So we'll just paint our little nose. Now because I did it with the carbon, I'll go ahead and trace this anyway. And there's his little face. Yeah, a little bit of white to touch up down there, but that's okay. Only bad thing is if you get glue on fabric, it doesn't like to come out. So what I do is I just heat it up. Another little seam popped off. Thank you. So there's that one. So I wanted his hat. I know it's kind of like a snowman / gnome, but I wanted him to have not just the cute little, just the black hats with the round bill. I was going to make one out of ribbon spool. You could paint them black. But these were kind of like that looks a little lame. A little, it's a little too small. So I thought, I'll just make big hats. Thank you, Deanne. So there's that one. Let's make another one. Except for this is not the right face. That's actually a gingerbread face. So here's my face on this one. Oh, here's another face. Let's do that one. Thank you, Patty. I usually will use my carbon paper a couple times before I throw it away, unless I've got tape stuff to it. This time, let's get the painter's tape. It does masking tape. Let's see. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to try this base. This is something I printed off on the computer. Glue this down before I forget. And the red one I forgot, so I just stuck it down through the hat. It's just sitting there. Which is just, all it is to keep this, from having to put stuffing all the way down the tube. That's all it's for. Okay. So we'll draw our hat on. Draw our hat on. Draw our face on. Now you could freehand it if you wanted, or if you wanted to use buttons for the eyes. I just know that I can't freehand stuff anymore. So That's good enough. Just remember that that will smear if you rub your hand across it. So this hat, let's do. I have some material here. It's green and it's got little light bulbs on it. I'm trying to think. I want to gather this first and do it the right way. Do that. Yeah. I have a hard time. No. Oh, no. I want to glue it first. Yeah. Duh. Durr, durr. Gotta hurry up and get it over there over the glue. In the beginning, I said I had fabric glue, but it's white. Oh, I didn't get that lined up, or I didn't cut it straight one. Looks like I didn't cut it straight. Okay. So when your glue doesn't adhere real well, I'll take my little iron, because this is my little craft iron, so if it gets glue on it, kind of came through it, because I heated it up. Okay. No, I don't want to do that yet. Okay, that's what I did wrong last time. Now we're going to gather it. So let's get the seam in the middle. More in the middle. There we go. And then we're going to gather it up with the wrong side out first, and then we'll flip it. There we go. Then we're going to flip it. That's how you make a hat. I did it wrong on the black one, or the other one. But it will be okay. All right. So now we're going to put our hat on our tube. It's a little bit big. I'll show you how we did the first one. This one's a little bit smaller than the other ones. We won't have to gather it as much. Okay. Woo! So just glue it in 2 to 4 places. And then because we're going to put the fur on it, we don't have to, trim this or worry about a little pleat or anything. So all I did was pinch that. The other one I had to pinch a lot more. Put the glue under it and then just pinch as you push it down. See there? I just pinched it. And then as we put our fur on here after we fold it in, then you won't see that. I hate this cord. It's not very long. So just fold over. I'm just folding over barely a little. I don't need it to be real wide, but I don't want to take it all away. Ooh, got a hair in there. Probably mine. It's not purple, so it's not my granddaughter's. Do the other side. So did you guys put your tree up? I put my tree up. Shelby helped me decorate. A little bit. My older son helped me too. Now we got the nice little edge on there. We'll start in the back. So our seams are all lined up. That's right. So draw one and put it on your fridge. So the fur is the Robert Stanley. It's the roll wide, and I just cut it in thirds because I didn't need it real wide. Oh, I got blue in there. There we go. I can't stuff this one. Oh no. Oh well. No stuffing and fluffing this one. Let's see. Oh, I can. I'll have to glue that back. I fixed one problem. Patty likes the green. Look, and I got a little bulb to put on the end. So I'll have to just glue that seam back. So I just wanted enough stuffing in there to have the hat stand up a little bit. Well, this is going to be fun. There we go. So you can put as little or as much as you want, but I was trying to get it to where, you know, it stands up and comes over like a Santa hat. So here I have a little bulb. Let's see if we get here right at the end. Where's my green at? There it is. See if I can poke that through. I don't have any thread in here, else I'd use thread. So I'm just going to like run a piece of this 26 gauge wire through the end, knot, and a piece of glue end. This is like one of those tiny ornaments. I didn't need that big piece of wire for this, but you gotta have so much to go through. And just twist it around. Oh, isn't that cute? Because he's got little bulbs on the material. All right, I need buttons. I don't think I have any green, red, white, blue. Might have blue. No. No, those are light blue. Let's see here. What else we got in here? We got eyeballs. Oh, I know what we can use. Where are they at? These are smaller, so we can use 3 of them. They're half beads. So we'll want to paint them, so we'll just tape some, flip some the ends of the tape down, and that way I can just I have a bigger one. Thank you, Stacy. I got a big honking one. There we go. That'll get it painted fast. Yeah, you could do it with paint and a brush too, but I didn't want to get it out just for 3 little buttons. Okay, let's give it a little dry. I don't like that skinny. I don't have any other color t-shirt up here. Those scissors ain't worth crap. That's the stuff that I bought. You know, when the Walmart discounts their Christmas, you know, after Christmas, I always beeline for all the little ribbons. That's where that came from. So when you're tying ribbon and stuff, always put a little dot of glue underneath the knot part to help it stay knotted. Give that a little dovetail. Got a mess over here. Fan's going. That just singes the ends so it doesn't fray. I do that sometimes to the ribbon on my wreaths. Oop, scooch down there, we're on the mouth. Oh, that's right, I glued that. Ah! Well, he's just going to have a high. We'll just glue it just a tiny bit there so it doesn't ride up over his mouth. That. We'll glue the buttons on. Oh, don't go away. Little Miss Giggles was going to come up yesterday, but she got sick. I said, well, Grandma don't need to get sick. Ooh, I like those little half buttons. Those are cute. All right, let's do the face. Yeah. Oh, that's not even shaking. Oh. No, don't. Ugh. I gotta clean mine. Yeah, I'm gonna. Markers are laying flat. You're supposed to. She's just got like a sore throat, cough. She was out at her other grandma's and playing outside all week. So who knows? But she gets sick a lot. I always tell my daughter to give her like the airborne or vitamin C in the winter. One thing I won't have to worry about is a clean place to work in. Because this is a respiratory place, so everything has to stay clean. Sure works. Oh, I see. I did that wrong. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, well. did the eyeballs wrong, but it's okay. It will be okay. Cuteness. Looks like he got bags under his eyes. I have to come back and put a couple coats over that black line. He's got little eyes. So after that dries, I'll put a couple more layers over that where that black was. There we go. Here's the one we just did. I might fix these eyes. They look looks like he's got little beady eyes. And here's the one. Thank you, Deanne. There we go. These are just out of shipping tubes. So you can do just about anything with them. This one's got a little bulb. And this one's got a bell. I was going to put a rusty bell on. I'll just put red. But I did want that one. He kind of sits on the floor or the table. That's the way I wanted it. Nice and long. But sorry you guys had issues finding me. Not sure what that was up. Usually it's Patty that has the issues. She did not this time. Patty's ready for issue-free. But thanks for coming and hanging out, guys. And I will see you later. Have a great start to your week, guys. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.